Hi guys, this is Zony Music here. Today's video is just going to be a start of a new series that I've been planning for a while. It's Beyblade thorough reviews, and the running time should be about 10 minutes or so, just going through everything that is included with the Beyblade, tips on Beyblades that I'm going to be talking about, competitive customizations for the specific Beyblade, so on and so forth. So hopefully this will be the first of a very exciting series for you guys. So today, since this is my first series video, I just wanted to start out with a bang, and what better way to start off with than Lightning L Drago 100 HF. Now this Beyblade is the longly awaited attack type Beyblade and the supposed rival for Storm Pegasus 105 RF. And generally uncustomized Storm Pegasus 105 RF is better, but the Lightning metal wheel along with L Drago has a higher percentage of wins when against different types of Beyblade. So I'm just going to give you a rundown of the parts that are included in this Beyblade. One side. Okay, I'm going to take this off. Alright, let's go through these individually. Oop, I'll take that off yet. I'll leave that there. Alright, so each hybrid wheel system Beyblade will come with 5 pieces. You'll have your face, which is right here. Next you'll have your clear wheel, which is right here. Next up you'll have your metal wheel, which is right there. And up here you'll have your track. I'll just put it back here. And your tip, or bottom. So just going to go through each of the parts here. So the face is just a standard face, made of plastic. It just has the L Drago sticker on here. Nothing much to be said about here. I'll be talking about metal faces a little bit later about this particular Beyblade. So I'm just going to put that aside here. Next up you have your clear wheel here, and this is the L Drago clear wheel. And I will go into detail about how special this and the Lightning metal wheel are. So you'll see that it has 3 dragon heads, and together when spinning will produce massive recoil, and in this case, since it's an attack type, it may be an advantage for pushing away even defense types. So I'm just going to put this down here and show you Lightning. Now, Lightning is a very particular wheel, as it's only compatible for left spin, first of all, and next it's only compatible with the L Drago clear wheel, and I'll show you why here. And before I get into that, I have to say that Lightning as a metal wheel is a lot better than Storm. So if you want to use a rubber flat bottom based combo, using the L Drago and Lightning metal wheel is a lot better than Storm Pegasus, in my opinion, from what I've been playing around with for the last few hours. So I'm just going to show you the 2 different modes on this, which is the main gimmick of this Beyblade. So first of all, you see here is upper mode, and you'll notice that this is upper mode because you'll see these 3 red notches here. And upper mode is the better mode over the other mode, which is called multi-hit, and I'll just show you that in a sec. But it's just been proven in tests that in upper mode it's just a lot better. I really can't explain why, but from what I've been playing around with for the past few hours, it's been able to knock out my top tier defense custom. So you'll want to keep this in upper mode. Next is multi-hit mode, and what you do is you leave your metal wheel here, and this is your clear wheel. Turn it 180 degrees, so it's the other way around now. And now you've got multi-hit mode. And what's different now is you'll be able to see these yellow and black markings here, here, and here. And basically you can tell that this is multi-hit because L Drago's heads are completely aligned with this metal part here. So you can just think of it as the dragon's head is resting on the metal here. So like I've said, this isn't as good as upper mode, which is this. And remember that you always want to keep it in upper mode whenever you're playing with this wheel, or sorry, I should say wheels. So yeah, just going to put this aside. Really good combination. Next we have the 100 track, and I would recommend switching this out with something a little bit higher, as what tends to happen with Lightning L Drago is that the metal wheel will scrape along the floor of the stadium because of its really low height. So you should take this track, put it onto your Storm Pegasus if you've got one, as it'll be very beneficial for that Beyblade. So, finally we have our bottom, which is hole flat, and it's exactly what its name is. It's basically a flat series bottom with a hole in it. I would say this has the best stamina out of all of the F series, RF being the worst, and I guess HF being the best. WF, which is wide flat, is just as wide as RF is. However, I can't really say anything about its performance, I don't have one. And a Mercury and Nubis should be having the XF, which is extreme flat tip. I don't know anything about that Beyblade. As far as I know, it is a rare prize Beyblade. It's similar to Quetzalcoatl, as that was a previous generation prize Beyblade. So, back on track now. We're looking at this tip. It's not as good, as it doesn't have as much movement as you'd want it to. So in terms of pure attack, you'd either want to go with RF first, and if you don't have that, putting in F is fine. So, but remember, RF is obviously the better choice on that side. Next up, you've got your tool here, and with other Beyblades, you also get this tool. This is standard among every single Beyblade, boosters or starters alike. And it's really nifty. You guys will know what to do. One side is for the face, the other side is for the bottom. Now, what separates the Takara Tomy version Beyblade of the Hasbro one is this, the Bay Launcher L. And basically, this is the Bay Launcher, but the left spin version. Again, really long. And the funny thing is that in Japan, this was the original Bay Launcher. It started with L Drago 105F, and it's just been passed on to this, which is Lightning L Drago. And the third generation, which is Medio L Drago, LW105LF. I believe that's the code for it. And it'll also come with a Bay Launcher L as far as I know. So you'll notice here that it'll spin the opposite direction. And it's really good since you'll get a higher spin rate with this launcher as opposed to the light L launcher that you'll be getting in the Hasbro version. Also, I'll do a comparison video next on Bay launchers when I get Storm Pegasus's Bay launcher. But you'll notice that there are ergonomic grooves here for the thumb if you decide to just use it without a launcher grip. Although I don't recommend using a Bay launcher without a launcher grip. So, overall, this is really good. I'm going to put my Beyblade back together and discuss more about this. So, while I'm doing that, I'm just going to tell you that there have been some breakage issues with Lightning L Drago, and that's under extreme usage, when you use it a lot. And I'll just show you on the Beyblade once I finish building it. Okay, and I've got to put the bottom on. Sorry guys, I'm just dropping my pieces. Actually really excited. I think I'm going to go back tomorrow to get another one for spare. So, like I was saying, the heads here that you see on L Drago's clear wheel, there has been one reported breakage of those just breaking off. Also, these red parts here, this little appendage, or this little protrusion here, this has been known to come off as well under extreme usage. And that's because of the high recoil that this Beyblade produces. So the best thing to do is put on a metal face, and I'll go into that later. And I did mention about buying spares about this. In fact, any of you who are interested in Lightning L Drago, like completely seriously interested in this Beyblade, as far as for using as a competitive Beyblade, buy multiples of this Beyblade, since you don't want to risk having breakage issues, and since you want to have extra left launchers in case those break. So having that will be very useful for you. And the next generation, which is Medio L Drago, will have some rubber on the clear wheel, and that's the steel spin from other bays. So that'll be the first metal fight Beyblade with a legit zombie style feature. And some combos, or actually one combo that you can do with this Beyblade is Metal Face Lightning L Drago CH120 RF. So basically what you do is you put the metal face on there and the CH120 just to add a little bit more weight to reduce the recoil, which is good. And the CH120 will allow you the height option gimmick. So if you're going against higher Beyblades, you can switch it to the 145 mode. But preferably keep it in the 120 mode. And of course you'll have the RF, which is staple for all attack Beyblades. And what you want for that is just to have the quick movement. So overall, I'm just running a little bit low on time here. So it'll come with this Beyblade, Lightning L Drago. Oops. Bay Launcher L, and your tool, which is right here. And like I've said, buy multiples of this Beyblade if you're truly interested in it for competitive uses. And if you're only just like trying to screw around with this Beyblade, maybe have one or two, because attack type Beyblades do require the usage of competitive play, I should say, since in the Pegasus Thunder Whip Stadium it's not going to perform as well. If you have a TT Stadium, have tons of these. So, just to recap everything, and sorry this is dragging out very long. The combo here is Metal Face Lightning L Drago CH120 RF. That's the optimum combo you want for this. Right now I'm just running a normal Lightning L Drago. Differences, Takara will come with this Bay Launcher L. Hasbro will come with their Light Launcher L with a long winder. And if you're really interested, like I've said for the third time now, buy multiples of this Beyblade. 5 I guess at least or at most, depends on what your preferences are. But if you're only looking for collecting this Beyblade or thinking like, oh, this looks so cool, maybe just stick to 1 or 2. Because it honestly isn't as useful as you'd think it would be in the Pegasus Thunder Whip Stadium. But that's just me. So I should just finish it here because you don't want to hear me ranting anymore. So please rate, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully you'll be able to decide which one you would like to have. So this is Oni Music signing off, and this is the first of my new series, and please do keep checking my page or channel for more videos. And thank you very much for watching this.